His Excellency President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi of the Arab Republic of Egypt arrived this afternoon in the Sultanate of Oman on a two-day official visit. His Majesty the Sultan led the welcoming ceremony of His Excellency the President upon his arrival at the Royal Airport, wishing him and his accompanying delegation a pleasant stay in the Sultanate of Oman. Along with His Majesty the Sultan, the President was also received by His Highness Sayyid Shihab bin Tarik Al Said, Deputy Prime Minister for Defense Affairs, His Excellency Sayyid Khalid bin Hilal Al Busaidi, the Minister of the Diwan of the Royal Court, His Excellency General Sultan bin Muhammad Al Nu'mani, Minister of the Royal Office, His Excellency Sayyid Ahmud bin Faisal Al Busaidi, Minister of Interior, His Excellency Sayyid Badr bin Hamad Al Busaidi, Foreign Minister, His Excellency Sultan bin Salim Al Habsi, Minister of Finance, Head of Mission of Honor, His Excellency Abdullah bin Nasser Al Rahbi, the Ambassador of the Sultanate of Oman accredited to Egypt and its permanent envoy to the Arab League, His Excellency Khalid Radi, the Ambassador of Egypt accredited to the Sultanate of Oman, and members of Mission of Honor and a number of Egyptian embassy members in Muscat. After that, His Majesty the Sultan and His Excellency the President of the Arab Republic of Egypt headed to the hall, passing between two columns of guards of honor from the Royal Guard of Oman. After a short rest, the motorcade of His Majesty the Sultan and His Excellency the guest left the Royal Airport, heading to Al Alam Palace for an official reception ceremony. Prior to the arrival of the main car at Al Alam Palace, a group of horsemen lined up on both sides of the road leading to the palace gate. When the motorcade of the two leaders arrived at the entrance of Al Alam Palace, the music of the Royal Guard of Oman was played while trumpets were blown when the procession reached the palace square. Then His Majesty the Sultan accompanied the Egyptian President to the podium where the national anthem of the Arab Republic of Egypt was played, and the artillery fired a 21-gun salute to His Excellency the guest. That His Majesty shook hands with the official delegation accompanying His Excellency the President of Egypt, welcoming them and wishing them a pleasant stay. while His Excellency the President also shook hands with those who received him from the Omani side. A number of Their Highnesses, Their Excellencies, the Chairman of the State Council, Ministers, Commanders of the Sultan's Armed Forces and the Royal Oman Police were at the reception ceremony. Then His Majesty the Sultan and the guest, His Excellency President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, went to the Majlis for coffee. His Excellency President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi of the Arab Republic of Egypt was accompanied by an official delegation including His Excellency Sameh Hassan Shukri, Foreign Minister, Major General Staff Ahmed Mohammed Ali, Head of Diwan of President of the Republic, Her Excellency Dr. Hala Al-Said, Minister of Planning and Economic Development, Major General Abbas Kamel, Director of General Intelligence, Major General Mohsin Abdul Nabi, Director of the President's Office, Major General Staff Mustafa Shaukat, Commander of the Republican Guard, and His Excellency Khalid Radi, the Ambassador of Egypt accredited to the Sultanate of Oman.